Tell me how much you've read the play so far.
Read it in bits when we used it as part of a workshop, and since then I've only just recently received the script, so I've literally just looked at the bits that I'm involved in. So really looking forward to tonight, cracking through the whole play with everyone that's actually in it. I'm still discovering Pete, really. They're all interesting characters, they've all got hidden depths, I think, but I think Pete is basically a decent person, but like all of them, he's got flaws, and it's sort of finding out why he's got to the point where he is and where that takes him, really. I just want more. I want to feel something. Something inside. Like when I was a kid. Something intense.
Something that will make me stop.
Something wrong. I just want to feel something. Anything. Because I'm not.
I'm really pleased with the way the cast has panned out, because you do think long and hard about who should do what role, and just in the reading, really, people are filling the characters the way that I had hoped that they would do. So,
How much time have you spent with the cast so far?
individually, I know some of them, because I've worked with a few of them on previous productions, but some of them I don't know very well at all, and in these things you just go on the hunch, or you go on in hope, and so far I'm really pleased with how it's working and the enthusiasm that everybody's got as well.
You have children.
I have children.
You left them.
No, I left my husband.
But who's looking after them?
He's looking after them. And they're looking after themselves. They're not babies.
I couldn't do that.
Do you have children?
No.
Then how do you know?
Sorry, it's not my business.
It's making a lot more sense on the. So this is the kind of second time that I've read some of the scenes, and I think they're very believable characters. I think that's what stands out, and what's really interesting is that there are lots of stories that the characters are telling. As a way of expressing their own emotions. So the stories that they're telling aren't just stories in their own right. They actually have undercurrents of the characters' emotions.
About 4 or 5 days ago, I think it was Wednesday, I'm running down this hedge and I built up this tremendous speed. I could feel the force of my body. I hadn't run like that since I was a boy, I just completely let go. I could feel the blood pumping through my body, my muscles tightening, the veins in my neck bursting. It was exhilarating. But just as I reached the end of the hedge, a man came around the corner, smack! I ran straight into him.
I think the point of the play is that there's a whole bunch, 9 dysfunctional human beings that are really easy to judge. Really easy to judge if you judge them superficially. But as the play reveals itself, and the story reveals itself, we come to understand them, we come to understand why they've done the things that they've done, and by understanding we can perhaps see that there's a little bit of us in them as well, and that we might hope that somebody might forgive us for some of the things that we do in life as well. So the next journey for the actors, I think the next part of the journey is for them to really get to know why their characters needed to do those things that they've done. We will do a lot of improvising, but the improvising will be based in evidence from the script. So we'll go through the script, look for evidence of what actually happened, what do we know, what are the concrete facts, because we know that we've got to get to that, but then find their histories, find what it is that's happened to them, to give the actors the imaginative fodder to be able to then invent in the moment of performance the thing that they actually have to invent at that moment, because it's so important to them to remember that. It's certainly a fun challenge, this play. I'm really glad you're up for it. It's great.